Okay, guys, thank you for checking in with Stormtopia.com and Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather outlook right now. Current radar imagery is showing relatively quiet conditions across almost all of the nation. We've got some rain and snow showers moving through the upper Midwest and the north in the interior Northeast, and some rain with a trough and a shortwave into California, but that's just about it. I'll switch you over to the NAM model right now. And what you see here, by the time we make our way out to Saturday, today is Saturday, is very quiet across almost all of the nation, which is what I just mentioned. At the same time, cool air back into Ontario and Quebec, and that cool air will penetrate through the day today into the Great Lakes, into the Northeast. With it, it does look like there will be a shortwave, so you can see right here on the 500 millibar pattern, a shortwave associated with that. Therefore, there should be some light snow showers, essentially through this area through the day today, with rain showers and mostly sunny conditions elsewhere. Now, by the time we make our way out to trick-or-treat time by Sunday, we're essentially going to see a very nice little bubble of weather through two-thirds of the nation. In the northwest, however, we are going to have some showers, but it's typical for this time of year, and perhaps even some snow showers in the higher elevations in places like Spokane into the northeast. Big cool air back in once again, cool air back into the upper Midwest, into New England, and snow showers occurring once again, possibly even lake effect snow. Not looking for a lake effect snowstorm by any means, but possibly even lake effect snow through these areas. And by the time we make our way out to Monday, no major changes, just cool air perhaps starting to exit the northeast, and cool air, really void of cool air for the rest of the nation, and even an interesting pattern developing further south. This is our main story of this video. Look what starts happening here. We get a cut-off shortwave back into the southern plains, and this is where things get interesting. As we go through time here on the GFS, I'll take you out to Tuesday. That shortwave has moved east. Now it's a relatively strong low pressure center centered right over Texas. To the east of it, we've got the Gulf of Mexico. And now, as those winds circulate counterclockwise around the storm, heavy rain is going to be brought up for eastern Texas into places where we need it because of the drought. So it should be some pretty good drought relief for these areas by the time we make our way out to Monday into Tuesday. By the time we make our way out into Wednesday, the models kind of poo-poo the storm and say it really won't develop. The rain band's kind of lacking, and the shortwave starts to move south. You think, oh, it's not really, it's just another cut-off storm that we don't need to worry about. Well, here's the real worry. Look at this. Storm is starting to develop with a hunk of clouds, almost like a baroclinic leaf, but it's not quite like that. It's starting to be strong enough that it's forcing tropical air on the east side and polar air on the west side. So these two combined forces to create a major coastal storm. By the time we make our way out to Thursday, here on the GFS, you can see it very clearly. Heavy rain, snow, coming all the way up and down the Mid-Atlantic. This is just the GFS, remember, and about a 980 millibar low. Really impressive storm system. And behind it, it's going to get unbelievably cold by next weekend. And this would be coming through the day on Thursday for the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast. Well, that's what is depicted based on the GFS. Let's take a look at the no gaps. Actually, some pretty good agreement here. We're actually seeing good agreement that a storm system breaks off the coast here, and ends up becoming significant storm. The no gaps has a little bit less cold air, but essentially the same general idea, with a very strong, but a 980 millibar low here south of New England, which would be a pretty major situation. GFS is not too different, with a 990, 980 millibar low. European model shows another 970, 980 millibar low, with a very strong trough being picked up on the 500 millibar pattern. There's actually good agreement. We had not so good agreement yesterday. By today, things are getting better. This is the NAO, North Atlantic Oscillation, showing that those anomalies right around the time the storm starts are going to be going down, and you can see how they have really taken it. And you can see here by the 1st of October, once you exit Halloween, I mean, they are just going to be tanking. They're going to really, like, dive down to about -1. And by then they could rise a little bit through the period, but it's going to be really low during the time of the storm. So oh no, here we go. But you can see how they are going to be tanking probably by the time we make our way out to when the storm's going to be arriving. Pretty interesting pattern, guys. And again, the statistics with the NAO and blah 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 are supporting a pretty significant coastal storm by next week. So stay tuned to Stormtopia.com for the latest. I hope you enjoyed this forecast video. Please spread the word about Stormtopia.com and have a great day.